Alright, hello everybody. I am on DCS and the Georgia at War server, and I'm going to be taking up the MiG-21, which is brand new to me, so, be nice.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, my brother's on Discord with me.
What's up, guys?
And these Russian planes love their switches.
Is it one of those 45-minute startups?
No, it's a an interceptor, so it's made to be sat in and started up within a minute.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit easier with hands than trying to click switches with your mouse. So, and Dostoevsky, thanks for the host, by the way. Alright, we're started up. Let's turn on some switches. You gonna watch the stream, Jake?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to switch over to it. I am currently feeding tames in a video game called Ark.
So many switches.
So I'm just switching on right now.
Yeah, I'm about to taxi out. Air. Let's turn off ground power.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
All right.
Copy.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go.
Ground power is now off.
This thing also doesn't have nose wheel steering. Nor does it have toe brakes. So basically the brakes are on a handle. As you can see, I'm moving on the joystick. And if you are inputting any rudder, then it'll differentiate brakes. So you can get left braking and right braking. So you have to use it in combination with the rudder in order to steer.
That sounds fun.
Oh, it's loads. Loads of fun. Thankfully, I actually have an axis assigned to it, so I don't, like a lot of people just like it's either on or off. But I at least have analog control over it.
Oh, that's an issue right there. So it's just I'm loading your stream. So I'm not on wireless.
Alright, shut the cockpit, then we're going to secure it, and then pressurize. If you hear that hissing sound, that's me tapping on the brakes. The brakes are pneumatic, so you'll hear a little hiss when I release the pressure.
Pneumatic brakes.
Yeah. Alright, Russians, man, it works. The radar can only be on for so long because it's cooled by, I think, liquid nitrogen or some sort of coolant, and you'll just run out, and you'll have to turn it off.
Does that mean you run out?
Because it's like it has to be actively cooled. So once it runs out of the coolant, it's out of coolant.
So it's not like a closed system.
No. It is not a closed system. What runway is this? This is 27.
Like they let people like me design it, and then it barely worked, and they were like, alright, it worked. We're gonna keep it.
Yep.
As far as they went in the design phase.
Alright, I gotta make a radar call. Krasnodar Center, MiG-21 taking runway 27, Krasnodar. Slipgun 44, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. For any new people, we are playing DCS, and I am in the Russian MiG-21 on the Georgia at War server. Set this, plug that, and we should be good to go. We'll spool up. And hit the afterburners. Dust Rusky, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. This is really hard to fly like this. Y'all deserve it. Also, I need to start pulling back on the stick, or I'm going to start popping my tires. There we go.
I gotta be behind on this video. On your stream. It says live, but you haven't even taken off yet.
Oh yeah, there's a delay. And let's see, what direction am I going? I want to head southeast.
Oh yeah, I forget I'm not listening to it. Being in Discord during it and watching it in the past kind of messes with me.
A little weird.
Yeah.
Slipgun, thank you for the follow. I want to be... I turned the wrong way. I need to get an afterburner because the fuel tanks on this plane are about the size of a shot glass.
Is there anything good about this plane? Because you haven't said one nice thing about it.
Compared to its contemporaries like the F5, the F5 holds 2 heat-seeking missiles. This one can hold 8, but the server limits it to 6.
It's still quite a bit more.
Yeah. The radar is a lot more sophisticated. It actually has IFF, which is basically like it determines friend from foe.
Are you telling me that?
I am telling whoever's listening. Rusty Chow, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Blackhawk traffic, call 22.
And I need to switch my radio. So this plane, you have to like preset the radios, and then you can change it by the channel. However, none of those are what the server uses, so I have to do it this janky way with this overlay, which is a little less than realistic. Oh, also the MiG-21 has a basic autopilot too, which is really nice. So with the press of a button, if you're like inverted in a cloud and you lose all sense of direction, you can press a button and it basically levels you off.
Oh, that is nice.
Alright.
Call 22, checking in 253.
Aliak. Is that, I'm not sure. Aliak, is that how you say that? Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, you made the Mirage radio work, thank you.
Let's go ahead and give me some lights. See, here, I'll give you a little demonstration. If I'm like about to die with the press of a button, it did that on its own. So it's a good way. So maybe if you're blacking out, you can press that button and it'll level you off, which is quite handy.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Just like, I give up, plane. Jesus, take the wheel, you know.
When did this plane come out?
Oh, I just locked onto something, but I think it's a friendly. He just flew right past my nose. Well, missiles are working. This came out, I think, in the 60s or 50s. So I'm gonna put my radar on standby so it can start warming up. Need about 5 minutes for it to warm up before you can use it.
It's not too hot, not too cold.
It's gotta be just right. Just right.
Not really baby this thing.
Yeah, there's the MiG-21. (1956) first flight. Thank you, Hellfire. Das Rusky with the donation, $5. Happy hunting, comrade. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can get some kills. We'll see. I actually need to get onto the AWACS, which is going to be 133.
Thanks, Hellfire. I appreciate that. That is early. Actually pretty sophisticated for such an old plane.
Yeah. That's impressive. Let's see, let's get a bogey dope.
Overlord,
16 is pretty early too, though.
request bogey dope.
We all love that plane.
I'm surprised I haven't ran out of gas on my my drop tank. I do have it turned on, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. That'll be running out here shortly. So oh, Hellfire, thanks for the follow, man. Oh, I gotta unclick this. That's why this isn't working. So we did capture what base? I think it's this base. Yeah, so I can actually finally land here and rearm refuel if I need. And then there's some enemies right here. Let's see, what direction? I need to double check my heading again. Should be 158, and I'm not going that direction. So let's make an easy right turn. Put on that T-Kill 15, man. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the club. Alright. Let's see. Did I get a bogey dope?
Overlord, Colt, 6-1, request bogey dope.
I am not getting any bogey dopes. I'm going to turn these up.
You hear that in the background?
A little bit, but it's not bad. Long flight for this. I'm trying to conserve fuel because, like I said, this thing doesn't have much. It's made to get off the ground quickly, intercept, and get back. Basically to shoot down American nuclear bombers. It's not made for dogfighting, which is what I'm going to do in it. It's made Das Rusky. I gotta run for the night, but have a great night. Alright, man. Check you next time, Rusky. Slipgun 44, happy flying. Have a good night. I'm assuming you're going too. You have a good night as well. Hopefully I can be successful. We'll see. I am. I'm gonna throttle up a bit and maybe get some altitude. Psycho Warrior, salute, man. How you doing, Psycho? Oh, it's blinking. Means I'm just about out when it comes to my drop tank. Doing great. How's the flight? Good so far. You know, haven't ran into any contacts yet. We're on our way down to Sochi to help provide some cap. Looks like there's plenty of it right now, and hopefully let the ground pounders do their job. So we'll see. But I mean, you know, these F-18s, I think they're going to do a lot better than me at doing cap. But you know, I just want to have fun. You know, fly the plane I want to fly.
We're in trouble if they don't.
Yes, it is the most made supersonic jet. That I actually did know. I don't know how many they made. I can't remember that offhand. But yeah, they made a crap ton. North Korea still flies these things. And like, it's still in active use in militaries. Not that North Korea is much of a military or Air Force. But alright, here, I'm out of gas. So, sorry for the loud. You can see it drop. Whee! Bye-bye, drop tank. I also need to make sure I can set my flares and reload my gun. So I should be getting a webcam here in a couple days for those that matter. I know I still got the donation tab at the bottom, but I ended up finding a decent used one. I wanted the 922X, but I found a 920 on Craigslist that I'm going to pick up here in the next couple days. He's not available until Wednesday. 13,996 were made. That is a lot. That is indeed a lot. Oh. Lag spike. Someone must have joined.
I just came back into this 13,996. That's insane.
Yeah, it really is. When are you going to get some head tracking, Jacob, so that you can legit fly with me, man?
And not have to use my stupid little joystick thing.
Yes, exactly.
I actually like to get one for Christmas. Spend the money.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah. Probably a good time. I guess if you're doing the flying for the F-14, then it's not really neat to be able to look around like crazy, but
Yeah.
still, get up in the F-15s again.
Alright, so I turned the radar on just kind of for fun. There's a couple of filters you can use. One should filter out the ground, but it's not doing too good of a job. And then this one filters out clouds and whatnot. And then you can see the IFF and different, like, if it's coming at you slowly, you can press that and it'll help lock it up. And then a couple other that I'm not really sure. Like I said, I just kind of got this plane, so I'm still kind of learning it. But there's no one on radar, so I'll go ahead and turn that back off. No need to waste my 25 minutes worth of radar coolant. Though it's still using coolant even in standby. It'll last about an hour in standby.
Insane to me. I don't know whoever thought that was a good idea.
Small, light, and cheap.
I mean, I guess I get that, but every car in the world has a closed coolant system. You can't make something that can keep it cool enough.
Alright, the current operators of the MiG-21 are Croatia, Cuba, that makes sense, Egypt, India. That one surprises me. I'm surprised India still has some.
But they still have some?
Yeah, apparently it's still being used. Libya, I can see that. Mali, Mozambique, North Korea.
Yeah, I can see that, for sure.
Oh my gosh. I don't know actually how to say that. Guinea? Guinea-Bissau? Romania, Serbia. I can kind of see those. Syria, Uganda, and Zambia.
I wonder why the air forces of the world can't compete with ours.
I have no idea.
God. You gotta almost feel bad for him.
Oh, I know. And then you have like, you know, North Korea. They actually have like a couple MiG-29s, but they get like 10 to 20 flight hours a year.
Right, where our pilots are literally going up all day, every day.
Yeah. Their minimum, I don't even know what their minimum is, but it's probably like 20, 30 hours a month, like at minimum.
I know they're up there a while. I mean, I know they swap out the pilots, but... Yeah, I know. That is insane. Oh, dude, I didn't see Hellfire, dude. You're awesome. It's like a mini education
I
lesson.
know, he's
I realized he
killing
posted
it every time. Alright, let's, I'm going...
Sorry, Dave, I'm gonna start following this dude.
This is Sochi Adler, okay. Let's bring up my knee board here. And get rid of that. Sochi. Awesome, I don't see it. It's not on here. I guess Sochi does not have an RSBN. That stinks. "62 countries have flown / still flying the MiG-21. Yeah, I mean, that's just Russia. They make something and they just give it to everyone. And that's probably a lot to do with the USSR. You know.
Everything they make is so cheap, too.
Exactly. It's like the AK. It's just a workhorse.
I mean, I'm sure they're still perfect for small countries that aren't fighting the United States, so...
Do a nice little aileron roll.
You seen Iran's 5th gen fighter?
Wait, Iran has a 5th gen fighter?
No, they claimed to have one, but it just taxied and then went back. That didn't even fly. A lot of people think it's just a shell.
I mean, hell, even
Let's see if I can find it.
yeah. It's Adler in the list. Oh. Okay. Ah, dude, Hero of the Day, Channel 6. So this is my navigation suite.
2 million a unit? That's not bad.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
What?
Oh, I tuned into a nav and I was getting the Morse code. That's how you identify that you're on the right uh, nav frequency. It sends out a Morse code that you have, and you look at it and it matches. You know you're on the right frequency.
It's pretty smart.
France has a fight gen fighter. I'm not sure if you're wanting to do 5th
Yeah,
or
I think-
4th.
I don't think they have a 5th though.
Yeah, I don't think they have a 5th. Oh, they do have a 5th. Did they buy some of our F-35s?
I don't know. It's very possible. Unless he's got one for us, because I'm gonna Google it if he does. The only 5ths I know about supposed, is the F-35, the F-22.
And then Russia's got their what are they calling it now?
The one they have like 4 of and they can't maintain.
Yup.
I can't remember it either.
No, they made one, but it's not in service. Do you know the name of it? Oh, the Su-57. Thank you, Hellfire. That's the Russian one. The Pakov or something. I think is the other name for it.
Oh yeah, it is a pretty plane. I'll give him that.
Yeah, it is.
But if I remember reading, I thought it wasn't very stealthy.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as stealthy as our F-22. But it can do a Cobra. Who gives a crap? Like, how is that useful in an actual fight?
If it's not as stealthy as that 22,
I'm headed south
I mean,
now
that
to
22
my
is stealthy,
cop,
but
Angels 35, gonna go hunt that mainstay down
once we
and
get
knock
these
it out.
next generation 22s out, they're gonna just dominate. They're gonna have all the stealth of the 35,
Yeah.
more maneuverability, more speed.
Whoa, something just passed in front of me. What are you? I think that's F-18.
I know China has our stealth coding, but I heard that like their avionics and all that suck.
Oh yeah, there's China's 5th gen too.
Yeah.
That
but,
it's like a weird combination of the F-22 and a pile of turds.
yeah, I mean they've got the coding, but the actual shape and then the avionics is supposed to be garbage. So they're
So-
good at stealing our shit, but that's it.
So this is an enemy site here, so I'm not sure if they have any SAMs up. So I gotta keep an eye out. And actually pull away a little bit from the coast. How much gas do I got left?
Hellfire, does that mean that they are creating one right now? Or they created it and it just turned out a disaster? Because I know China originally did one and then it was so bad they gave it to India.
Yeah.
Who makes the Eurofighter? Oh, creating it right now, that's cool. I gotta look that up.
The Eurofighter, it's a like a joint thing,
is
like with mostly England, I think. But I don't think that's considered a 5th. I think that's considered like a 4.5.
Yeah, no, I know that one's not a 5th, I was just curious.
It's still a pretty slick plane. I also like
Yeah.
Saab's new plane, the one I was showing you the other day. Oh, holy! Thank you, DCS. The Gripen? Is it the Gripen? I kind of get their names mixed up because you got the Gripen, the Viggen.
What does
Oh,
this even mean? This article. Germany and France to move ahead on 6th combat aircraft.
okay. Just gonna skip 5th.
This one teleports and
We made a UFO.
yeah,
I'm gonna get down.
we're gonna use that in World War IV because we're just gonna skip that 3. That's honestly, this looks like an article like Iran would use. That's how dumb it is.
Oh, I need to switch that.
Apparently it plans to release in 2040, so 6th gen may be accurate.
2040, good for them.
I know. Hold up.
God, this plane does not like negative G's at all. Go ahead and turn on emergency afterburner just in case. Maybe it's a 6th gen fighter they're developing. Okay. Oh, someone's jamming.
Ray gun, Angel 612.
Oh. I think this is an SU-25.
Commit. Raw 122 for 41, Angel 612.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Colt 2-1, ray gun.
I saw him. Where did he go? Radar's gonna be useless. Turn that off.
Colt 2-1, Fox 3.
Where are you? I just saw you. God. Oh.
Colt 2-1, Fox 3.
Oh, where did you go? Where did you go?
2-1, splash.
Oh. Be aware of MiG-21 in the area of those SU-25s.
Copy.
Maybe we'll turn this radar back on. The British Tempest. I've never even heard of that.
Uzi 22, Mudspike SA6. Uzi 22, Mudspike
I'm pulling it up right now. You see, I know that they bought 35s though. That is for sure. So it was announced in 2000, the 16th of July 2018, and it's planned for 2035. Yeah, so not exactly anytime soon. I mean, shit, by a lot of, by the time these guys get all their 5th gen fighters up. Oh, well, it's saying it's a 6th generation fighter. I don't understand this concept of just skipping 5th gen.
Yeah, like, there's things you have to learn.
Yeah.
Like,
This whole, America's, we're doing our 14th gen fighter. It's released for 3043. I got it.
yup.
We're just drawing pictures of it right now, but it's in design.
We're currently making some battle stars.
I don't understand this. So Somebody smarter than me knows what they're doing, I guess.
We're clear.
They'd have to explain it. Hey, so the wife just woke up. I'm gonna bail on you guys. I will talk to you later, David.
All right. Send the wife my wishes.
Will do. Good talking to you guys.
All right. I hate when I have to tab out. The screen goes black for a second, so I'm gonna just check the GCI real quick. Looks clean. I'm gonna head up to Sochi and refuel. All right. So this needs to be on nav. Who was that on radio? That's the person that was continually talking to me, or the person on the radio in the game? The person that was continually talking to me, that was my younger brother. He has DCS, but he doesn't really ever play it. He's not as into flight sims as me. So Rusty Chow, how you doing? Yeah, we were playing. He forced me to play some PUBG before I was playing DCS. Can't wait till the F-14 comes out. Man, me neither. That, my brother's actually, like, the only plane he bought was the F-15, right? Super cheap. And I mean, I showed him the F-14, and he's agreed to pick it up just so he could be my Rio. And I'm super stoked to have a, not just have to use the Jester AI, but use the Rio, or use my brother as a Rio. Yeah, PUBG, it's terrible. I hate that game. But my brother is playing. I rarely get to play with him anymore, just due to scheduling issues. So I had to take advantage of it. Why are you telling me it's way over there? Maybe it is over there. It should be straight ahead of me. Sochi Adler. My brother refuses to fly with me. Site stuff like needs too much time, too complicated, and too nerdy. Yeah, my youngest brother, man, he was talking about the F-18. He was just couldn't wait to get the F-18. Comes out, and it's been a while. Like, it's kind of usable now. And I'm like, dude, it's on sale. Hold on, I'm listening. Okay. You know, it's usable now. We had the sale. I was like, dude, pick it up. Pick up the F-18. He's like, no, I don't want to read the manual. You know. I was like, well, why were you even talking about it if you weren't gonna bother actually picking it up? It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Yeah, like I have, really, it blacks out on me when I adjust the radios. I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh, I'm not sure what runway they're using. And I don't want to bother looking. So I'm going to just do a flyover and see. What's the active at Sochi Adler? Anyone? No? Okay. The 18 took me like a day to learn. Well, when did you get it? Probably when you got it. If you got it at the beginning, you know, there was only a starting it. And AIM 9s. Not even the AIM 9Xs. Like I said, it's actually finally in a usable state. Oh, yeah. I am probably gonna take 2-4. What was that, 6? Yeah, I'm gonna take runway 6. Sochi traffic, MiG-21, right downwind, runway 6, Sochi Adler. Alright, let's get slowed up. You can see my terrible landing. Super strong wind from the right. Are you playing there, King of Poe? Okay. So I spent last night just like doing landing after landing, trying to get the hang of this. I got better, but this thing is still a handful. Oh, the smoke of the building. Good catch. I should have looked at that. Alright, we'll try a crosswind landing in this thing. Ooh, angle of attack. I probably am way too high. I never put my... Alright. Now I'm probably too low. Sochi Adler, MiG-21, final runway 6, Sochi Adler. Oh, I know, but they want us to use the ATIS, and the ATIS that it has the it'll list the active runway for the base, but because I have to use the SRS overlay, every time I touch it, it blacks the screen out. So I'm trying to avoid using that any more than I need to. Holy wind, you are not kidding. Alright, okay. Come on, no. Parachute, please. No. I don't think the parachute deployed. No. No. Parachute. Come on, brake. Because I don't see it in the mirror. Oh, thank God, this runway is really long. Oh, God. No. No. So close to stopping. Ah, dang it. You stink. That's frustrating as heck. That is frustrating. I don't think we can take off from there. No, we can't. Try full burners. For changing. Oh no, I've tried. Whatever reason it damaged the plane, it shut off the engine. I'm hosed. This is the Hoggit server, yeah, the Georgia War. I don't understand why sometimes the parachute just doesn't deploy on this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Just every once in a while, it's just nope, no shoot, and I just run off the end of the runway because you land at like 4,000 miles an hour on this thing. What do you guys want me to fly? I'm gonna do the A-10. You can stick with the MiG-21. I could do the F-15, though I'm pretty terrible with it. Eject. Alright, I'll eject. Alright. Let's go see what they're doing. Hello, buddy. Yeah, I went down what the team requires. I wonder if this guy can see me. Yeah, fresh air. I'm gonna get sucked into his engine. I wish. Ooh, look at him. He's going on a seed roll. Sean Russ, thanks for the host. You just missed a lovely landing in which my plane ran off the end of the runway. So now I'm just walking around. Gonna watch this guy take off. Bye-bye. So for any of the new viewers, this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. I'm playing on a PvE server, which is actually a lot of fun. Alright. Kapoo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, let's... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? Let's fly the A-10. Briefing. Fly. How was Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was good. Had it with my my wife's grandparents. Oh, shush. Alright, let's go ahead and get some bullets. Missiles. No, I don't want just one. I want 3 because I can. Get myself some Mavericks. The lightning pod over there. Might as well throw on a couple more AIM 9s. I really hate that they don't let you have GBU 38s. Oh, wait. Oh, we do have some GBU 38s available. We were out last time. GBU 38. And we'll take CBU 97. Oh, missiles. Oh, there's only 4 available. Alright, let's go with 2 and 2. How am I on weight? Yeah, it's gonna put me over. Three times maps make you super drag. Yeah, they do. Even if you go light on bombs, then which you aren't with the CBU. Yeah, no. Yeah, I probably don't need the CBU. Could do a GPU 12. The 12 is that? Oh yeah, it's true. I can change my fuel load. The GPU 12, is that the Mark 84 or the Mark 82? The GPU 12. Is that the 2000 or 500? It's the GPU 38. That's the well, I don't need a GPU 12 either. Yeah, the 10 is 84. Oh, the GPU 10. Oh, that's right, because it's the CBU. I gotcha. Let's go with that and go here. I was actually almost stationed here before my orders got canceled. Alright.
Request refueling.
Let's do that.
Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Turn this stuff on. And get our pumps on. Get that on. That. Let's go ahead and turn on our radios. It's already on 249.5, which is good. And turn on these bad boys. And we'll wait to upload. GPU 24 is the larger variant of the GPU 10. Well, I'm not sure what we got. I don't even remember. I think the GPU 10, right? Is that GPS guided? What? Oh, it's doing the fuel first. GPU 10. I'll look this up on my phone.
Refueling complete.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
See, GPU 10. Oh, the GPU 10 is laser. Okay. Oh, so it's the... Okay, so the 10 is... a Mark 84.
Rearming complete.
No. It's the 2000. Yeah, it's the 2000 pounder. Oh, I can never keep track of this crap, man. Alright, let's load that. Enter. Oh, wrong one. Exit. Display modes. Yeah, GPS, give me the radar. Yeah, that's good, I guess. Turn that on. Cage that. And let's check our CDU. We'll start the engines when it's a little bit closer. No point doing it now. And we'll just wait here. Aw, poor little. The hell just took off. F-18? Pedo eat, yeah. Thank you. Where'd you go? I'm staring right at it. There we go. I like to forget that. Now we're getting pretty close. Let's go ahead and start up. Oh, we are ready. Oh, I should have been doing this. GB38s. I'm going crazy. The 38s, those are laser guided, right? Oh god, shut up. No. Crap. Profile. Yeah, I know. We're taking the active. If it actually mattered, I would. GBU almost. Actually, I need to profile. Oh man. How do I? Yeah, the 10 is. How do I change the laser code? I'm going brain dead. I haven't had to actually do that. This is the like one of the first times I've done this in. The thing above the GP24 is GPS guided, with the exception of the 54 and 51.
Right to inbound 36 nautical miles.
So it's not on the profile. Inventory. I know how to change it under the TGP, but I gotta change the code on the bomb too. And so GBU 10 laser code. Okay, let's do 16. 55. And I'll have to change that. 1655. And load. Okay. 1655. I'm gonna turn my APU off now.
Overlord, Uzi, 4-1.
And I skid. And let's go. Oh, also I want to go here. Net.
Sending now.
I'm gonna go group number 2. ID 1. Alright. Okay, let's see how I do. Oh, you're not shut all the way, sir. Knows we're steering. Okay, that's good to know.
Hashkovsky, Uzi, 6-1. Request takeoff.
Sorry, the load symmetry. But it was on the center station, so it didn't matter. Where am I going? I'm gonna check the map. Okay, I'm going the right way. That's runway 04. And I'm at my cop. Get some flaps out. Let's just double check, make sure there's not anyone not on comms. And this was what, runway 4, right? Yeah. Mic up traffic 810 taking runway 4. Mic up. Windy. Really wish I had a Thrustmaster Hotel Warthog. There's just not enough. Oh, I'm having a weird. Might have to change my ID. So let's head to the south. Quickly set my autopilot. Let's go with 3. Why are you... What are you freaking out for? I do have... Oh, but at least I got the crosswinds. Yeah. Because I really like flying helicopters, but the flight times on this are just way too long. I haven't tried it yet. I've done it a bit on the 104th and on Blue Flag with the Huey.
Hashkovsky traffic. Uzi 6-1
I'm gonna
taxi.
change
23
this.
left. We'll hold short.
5, 3.
Call 22 closing on mainstay about 2 minutes out.
But yeah, I love helicopters, and I needed the crosswinds, and they're just so the best bang for your buck. It's ridiculous. Doesn't doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Let's wonder. Sochi Adler, yeah. Love mine. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I love the A10, but like I don't. I really wish I had the Cooley hat. Like, you know, on my hands, because it's just I have to go to the keyboard and it's just annoying. Alright. Let's see here. Control? No, won't let me do it yet. What do we do? 1655, right? Yeah. Why do I have these selected? I don't need those selected yet. Though I will need to start thinking about warming up the Mavs. There I go. Off I go. Are you using a VR headset while flying the sim? I am not. I am using Track IR 5. Essentially, there's a clip that you clip onto your headset. It has 3 IR lights, and then there's a sensor on top of my monitor that tracks the lights. So when I move my head, it moves around in a similar fashion. It's not 1-to-1. You could set it 1-to-1, but how are you supposed to look at your monitor when you're looking behind you? So it's accelerated. So a slight move is exaggerated, and you just kind of get used to it. I love Track IR5. It took me, a little bit to kind of get used to it. I have not broken the track clip yet, and I've had it now for a couple years, and I'm really surprised I haven't, because I have kids, and they love to give me hugs with my headset on and just crunch it. So no, I'm still using the stock Pro clip. Alright, control. There we go. And I want 1655. Was it this one, right? Yeah, laser. Okay. Go back to standby. Oh, also, I like turning that on. Yours is taped together? Oh, man. Why don't you get one of those aftermarket ones? I've heard really good things about them. Was it the Dellen Clip Pro? I think I've heard good things about. That's what I'm going to do whenever mine breaks, is just buy an aftermarket one. So it's telling me 13 minutes. I want to get to at least 15,000 feet before I level off. And then I'll let it speed up and bring time down. I'm going to tab out real quick to see where bad guys are. Okay, so river point up the river a bit. Okay. Nope. So right about there is where we're going to be heading. Really? Is there someone really on group 3? Just hitting random, just like leave me alone. Alright, how are the other players with regard to noobs when they come to play? Is it annoying, or is there a system where they have to train up? I just found out about this game last week. Alright, so this is Hoggit's. So I don't know if you're on Reddit. If you are not, you should be, because Reddit's a lot of fun. But r/Hoggit, that's Hoggit. It's a great DCS subreddit. Now, this server is that subreddit's their own server. It's Georgia at War. They also have a Discord, and the link should be on the Reddit. And on Tuesday, they have newbie night. So if you're worried about it, yeah, definitely hop on Tuesday. They're gonna help you out. Like I'm still really new at this. Like I'm no means an expert at this. Like I hop from plane to plane, so I never really master any because I have a short attention span. I just want to fly cool stuff. You know, I don't want to pore over crazy manuals. So, is there a way to turn this down? Thank you. That's just getting too loud. So yeah, Tuesdays, noob night. Get on the Discord. Let people know that you know you're new, and you know any day of the week someone will probably be there to help you out. I'm gonna throttle back now. So yeah, there's definitely avenues to learn. Also, if you want a simpler plane, there are when you go on the website, you see a plane for like $10 or 15. I can't remember what it's priced at now. It's gonna not have a clickable cockpit. So like the F-15 in the game is like a simple one, so it still flies really well, and you still have like all access, but it's all just buttons on your keyboard as opposed to me looking down and pressing switches and whatnot. So it's Windows Home, and you just start both engines, and it just starts it. There's no starting process. It just does it on its own. So that's a good stepping tool to get in. Oh yeah, Simple Radio. He's talking about this right here. It's basically an add-on. It's free, and it's kind of how you talk to people. It's definitely, I don't want to say necessary, but it's so easy not to have it that you really shouldn't. Oh, you like the F-18? Well, there's an F-14 coming out soon, and that's I'm not really that interested in the F-18, but the F-14 I am super excited for. Even my brother, who's really not into flight sims, is excited for it. And he's going to be my Rio in the back, and I'm going to be his chauffeur, and it's going to be awesome. Alright, I'm getting a little bit close. Might start thinking about warming up my Mavericks. What are we showing? 6 minutes to Sochi. How long does it take to warm up, King? To warm up the Mavericks. I don't really remember. Yeah, mission. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start warming them up. Oh no, I know how. I was saying, like, how long does it take to actually warm up? Three, 4 minutes. That's about what I thought. I better do it now while I'm thinking about it, otherwise I'm going to forget. Let's go there. And oh, I need to. Okay. So I'm just gonna make that my SPI for now. Mark point. What's how do you make a mark point? That mark point. Yeah, I already did. Already reset it. Mark point. What's the King pot? DMS, TMS, set a mark point. How the heck do I do that? What is going on with... Why is it stuck on Sochi Adler? TMS right back, right short. Yeah, you were right. Mark point A. I just want to get a mark point in that general area. And then go ahead and zoom in some. Click on that. Oh yeah, normally when I'm flying, I have the truck's guide up. I need to save that though. That'll be easier 'cause it's all on one page. All right. Still in the way. Oh, did I put it on? I did put it on this side. I meant to put it on the other side. Dang it. Whoops. That's annoying. I meant to put the TGP on the other wing, and I didn't. I put it on the wrong wing. Yay me. Oh no, what it was, I switched it to mark point, and I didn't have a mark point set yet. So it was stuck on my last waypoint. So once I set a mark point, it automatically switched to mark point A. Yeah. What? Laser? Why is it no? Control. I set the 16. Oh, dang it. I hit the wrong button. What is this LSS? It's L and LSS. What's LSS? Laser search. Oh. How does that work? Is that like if for like buddy lasing? The AI are so useless half the time. It's really quite frustrating, to be honest, how useless that they can be. Alright, so that is where we're going to be at. You know, the mission, you know, because I'm going through Enemy Within campaign right now. And, you know, like, hard deck, 10,000 feet because there's, you know, anti-air guns. And they're like, I'm like, okay, attack with a missile. And they're like, alright, I'm going to dive to the deck and fire. And then they get shot down. And you're just like, dude, this is why there's a hard deck. Don't do that. AI in this game need so much work. It's ridiculous. Hopefully this gets me. It does. Okay. Where? Someone's flying down there. Is that the river? Think so. I know they're up the river a ways. Wait, what is that? Just a building. What am I looking at exactly? Oh, I need to be like here. Where am I? I need to probably set up an orbit here soon. Let me actually check. Make sure I'm not hunting for nothing. No, there's still... There's, according to the GCI, there's still dudes. to get away from this. I'm way too close. Look like a ventilation shaft opening. Oh, you want me to go gun them? Jesus. Those aren't Shilkas, but I mean, could. What's over here? Getting locked up by MiG-29. A-10 south of Sochi getting locked up by a MiG-29. Just a heads up. No, alright. And now we wait. Yeah, earlier today, I was doing the A-10, and I fired my MAVs, and then I knew I had to pick up my daughter from school, so I was like, well, you know, I have enough time to go home and land. Let's just make a nice, good run, and I ran in and dodged a couple missiles, but one nicked me. Ended up taking out a couple fuel pumps, and damaging one of my engines, but nothing too bad. Yeah, I was like, well, let's go. And we just wait for the orbit.
Overboard, sunrise, plus 30 miles.
Why go above 10,000 feet solo is below 500 feet better? Depends on what you're doing, I would say. I'm still really new at this, so don't take my, you know, words to heart. Actually, I need to select that. But because it's anti-air stuff, I'm assuming most of their stuff is short range, so I'm just staying above it. Like I know they're fully aware of where I am, but they can't touch me up here, essentially.
Check 255.
5x5. Alright, let's go get him. And I am still way too close. I could set up mark points and shift between them, but eh. Yeah, you definitely don't want A-10 lessons from me. There's way too many people that is just way more qualified than I am. Alright. I know. There we go. Rifle. No, I don't want that. Where'd that other guy go? Ooh, yes. Lock up. Rifle. Boom. Ah, missed it.
Bandits in grid Foxtrot Hotel 08. Or friendlies in Foxtrot Hotel 08. Bandit 080 for 60.
Most ground-to-air threats in DCS have a ceiling they can shoot at. IR SAMs, for example, between 12 and 18,000 feet. Shoko's guns even lower. Exactly. So, I'm trying to stay mostly out of their range. So, that's why I'm up here. Yeah, 500 feet will get you killed by the ground, and flying high will get you killed by air. Thankfully, it seems like we actually have some cap doing their job. Thankfully. Oh, space shuttle? Yeah, no, they're working on it. It's be out soon. No, no one's working on it. Best way is to stay back at base sipping vodka with the boys. I agree. Though, you know, I'm more of a Scotch guy myself. Hey. Ghost, that's Ghost is my brother. He was the guy that was on comms earlier. Alright, let's... Mark point... Actually, I want mark point Z. And a little bit lower than I would like at this point. Come on. Lock up. There we go. What? There we go. Rifle.
Uzi 6-1 rifle.
Say bye-bye. Oh, did it miss? Oh. No, it did not. It did not miss. I think I got one Maverick left. Yup, then a couple GB38s. Alright, let's... Lots of... Whoa! Remember, people, fly the plane. Come back around. Then we'll do some bombing runs. Moltar's mod. That's like the sound and texture mods, right? I believe I am. Chili Willies, how you doing? I believe I'm running Moltar's mod, if I remember right. I remember him posting it on the subreddit a while back, and I finally decided to do it. Oh, I'm doing good. Finally getting to play a little bit of DCS. Haven't got to in a bit. Alright, let's go throw our autopilot on. Right as the wing comes back into view. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm doing good. It's my weekend. I have 2 actual days of work left before I start out processing and working towards going to my new base, which is exciting. All right. Oh, I was already zoomed in. I am a meteorologist.
Warning, autopilot.
So whenever one of these guys wants to take off, they gotta talk to me first. Like they have to. Or not me particular, but one of me.
Anfield flight checking in 253.
No. Yeah, it could be a fun job. Pilots are idiots, and they're always trying to do shortcuts,
One rifle.
and it's quite frustrating. So, yeah. They like to shop for weather. They'll call a different weather shop and to try to get a weather briefing from us. I don't like that sound. That MiG-29's locking me up. Which isn't good. So they'll try and call a different weather shop to get a briefing, even though they're not allowed to do that. And we'll just have to like direct them and be like, no, just because you got bad weather doesn't mean we're gonna like make up weather for you. I don't get why they think they could do that. The weather yeah, if the weather sucks, the weather sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. I forecast it, I don't control it.
My bad.
No, it doesn't. And then you get pilots that just like call over and over and over again. Like, I get it. They're trying to fly. They want to fly. They love it. Like, I get that. But, you know, when ceilings are at 500 feet and the forecast has it staying at 500 feet and they just keep calling and you're like, the weather still sucks, man. I don't know what to tell you. You can't take off. Like, but whatever.
Shaft, go
Hey,
evasive.
pilots know better than everybody else.
527,
Yeah, they do.
back on you.
Don't fix the weather.
I don't. Right? Maybe when I get, you know, a couple more promotions, I might get that, like, power, like, but for now, no, I don't. Thank
Hey,
goodness.
I read somewhere our government controls the weather, so you just gotta get that higher rank.
This MiG-29 is getting close. Okay, now I'm running away.
Okay, the closest bandit, Bra 055 for 11.
Yeah, I'm running. Use the weatherman powers to get that 1200 squawk. That's right, man. Get that VFR.
Missile launch, it's on, like it's on A10C.
Oh my gosh, it's just everyone in the world. Oh my god, I don't have it on. No wonder it's not working. Oh shit. Someone's flaring. Oh crap, missile launch, missile launch, missile launch. I don't think that's at me though. That one is.
Pull up, pull up.
Don't tell me what to do, Betty.
Altitude, altitude.
Jesus. Thank God these things carry a lot of countermeasures.
Strike aircraft in vicinity of Foxtrot Hotel 09 northwest.
Huh. K-50 right there. I was flying that earlier. No. This is, Hoggit, Georgia at War.
Altitude,
God
altitude.
dang it. It's a PvE server, so we're basically fighting the AI in this
Pull up,
ongoing
pull up.
war. There are, you know, PvP servers out there, but oh my gosh, leave me alone. I survived. How much countermeasures do I have? Low. That's good. That's how many I have, is low.
It's accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, the MiG-20 did like me. Alright, let's,
Altitude, altitude.
shut up, Betty. How much fuel do I got? I'm low on fuel anyways. Not super low, but... See, this is when you fly low. What is that? I don't know what that was.
Altitude, altitude.
Are you kidding me? Leave? Oh, look. Friendly Sam's.
Pull up, pull up.
Take that, MiG-29. Holy moly.
Altitude, altitude.
That's an intense little section right there.
Leave me alone! Ah, handled that pretty well. Thanks. I appreciate that. My heart's pumping now, though. I'll tell you what. That's why you play this game.
Actually not bad in A10.
Do what now?
So you're actually not too bad in that A10.
I mean, I'm not great. There's a lot of more complex features that I don't really know. Like you can see the smoke coming off our SAMs.
Well, you're killing stuff and you didn't die, so
I'm
that's pretty good.
thoroughly surprised I didn't die. It took me a while. I was trying to launch my countermeasures, and they weren't going, and then I realized that I was still on standby. Alright. What is... I'm gonna just hit autopilot real quick. I think I'm okay at the moment. Sochi-Adler 248. 248.
This is Sochi Adler Information Delta. Runway in use is 06.
No, we are using 6.
50 at 16 knots.
Okay,
Visibility for
249. Alright, let's go land. Not sure if this thing has an ILS. I wish it did. Oh, there it is. Sochi Adler 810, final runway 06, Sochi Adler. Alright, let's slow down. Nice crosswind landing. This is going to be great.
I don't even get to watch. I had to back out of Twitch. The app on my phone sucks for it.
Dude, yeah, I've had a problem with my phone as well on Twitch.
Well, it's just like if you switch off to go to like a message or something, then I gotta like reload into the video. It's really annoying.
Alright, come on, slow down. There we go. God, look at this crab, man. I can't even get my HUD in place. Alright. Jeez Louise, okay. At least I'm aligned now. I'm gonna
Altitude, altitude.
This is nuts.
You wanna know something funny? There was a lot of people in the Salt Lake area, like commenting on Facebook, freaking out when they saw the elephant run, wondering why the Air Force had spooled so many jets up. They're thinking we're like being invaded or some crap. I saw a lot of those comments. People were like scared on Facebook.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Not bad for a crosswind landing.
You're still behind a little bit. Oh, that wasn't bad. There you go. Sure better than my landings. My last few have been coming down too fast. I just burned the tires out.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed the time. I didn't realize it was so late. I'm gonna have to call it quits, actually.
Oh, you're a day shift schedule guy now, aren't you?
Yeah, man, I've been on day shift for, you know, a month now, I think.
Oh, sorry. That's what I was thinking you were going to be up all night.
Still 12-hour shifts, though.
Yeah, I figured that. I don't envy that.
All right. Well, that was an exciting conclusion to a fun stream. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. If you haven't followed, I'd appreciate it if you did. And, you know, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.